Let's just go ahead and get it started. And for some reason, the stream is not showing up correctly. Good. Better. There we go. Now it's showing up right. Pity Pat Matt, welcome to the stream. Stumbling over my own words as usual. Just gonna let the demo run for a little bit here before I get started. This is a shooter that was actually recommended that I try out that I did not have last week. So I finally got the file to work, uploaded it on here, and we're gonna try it out here in a second. Just waiting for the people who are gonna get in to get in. And of course, as with every week, I always choke on my water as I take a drink before I start my mic, so I'm gonna cough again. Is it Visco Games or Visco Games? It doesn't say on the box art that I have here. I guess while we're looking at that, I can look up some information about the game and give you guys some information about one I'm going to be trying here. So it's Andro. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dunos? Dunos? Donos? I don't know. Anyway, is a scrolling shooter arcade game developed by Visco, not Visgo, like I thought. Originally published by SNK, June 15th, 1992. How old would I have been? 4 years old. Oh, wait, no. Carry the one. I would have been 5 years old. Because I hadn't been to my birthday yet. First title to be created by Visco for both the MVS and AES home platforms, as well as those officially licensed. Blah, 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 blah. Taking place in a futuristic sci-fi setting, where an unknown alien race from outer space has steadily increased their invasion activities. Well, I've never seen that in a video game. Players take control of either a yellow cherry or a red fox. Well, why is it yellow cherry and red? But that makes no sense to me. It says yellow cherry and red fox space fighter. Let me guess. The red one is red, but the yellow one, even though it says cherry, is the yellow one. Let's see here. I need to get like a button to mute this mic. Hey, Montrose Ross, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Hopefully the week's been doing good. I've been reading some information about what game I'm about to play here. Space fighter crafts and a last-ditch... Oh, yeah. They take control of their space fighter crafts in a last-ditch effort for mankind to overthrow alien forces. Though it was initially launched for the MVS, it was later released for the AES on July 17th of 1992 is when this version is, and guess what? It's still when I was 5 years old. This was met with mixed reception from reviewers and critics since its initial release on the MVS and later the AES. Who wrote this article? Every single time they mention it, they're like, oh, the AES and the MVS, we've got to mention that every time. I'll have to edit that out when I write my script. Andro Dunos was met with mixed reception from both critics and reviewers who commended various aspects of the title, such as the colorful and detailed graphics, sound design, and simplistic controls. You know what the funny thing is? Almost every NeoGeo game that's listed on Wikipedia has that same description. They noted the colorful and detailed graphics, sound design, and simplistic controls. Maybe not simplistic controls. But they always mention the graphics and sound on these games because of the platform, I bet. And I don't know if that's something that was just written about it at the time, or if people are just repeating the same thing for every NeoGeo game on here. There's the ability to choose between multiple weapons, but the gameplay was criticized for being unremarkable and not the original. Not original. Oh, not original, not the original. Come on, Tyler, I gotta read this right. Well, hey, if you guys have anything to say in the chat, go ahead and put it in there. But as with most of these games I've been playing, they're arcade-style titles, so they're very hard to keep up with the chat. But I will try to keep up there as I go forward. Hey, I'm just going to say it once, but I'm going to call you Pro from now on. Is it SK Kung? SK Ko... That's like a Q at the end. So I'm just going to call you Pro. What's up? SNK was the best. This is not on an emulator. If you guys can see... turn on my stream light. This is my controller. This is the SNK controller, and I don't know. I can't really move it because the you can see I'm playing this on a flat panel, but let's get the AES in frame here. Oh, and see, I already hit the reset button as I was moving this, so that's what I was afraid of. This is an actual NeoGeo AES system that you guys are watching. This is not emulated. It is being upscaled to 1080p through its original composites output by the RetroTink 5X Pro. So thanks to some of the generous donations I've gotten in live chat over the last there we go. Get that off my stomach. Over the last couple of months, I was able to afford that. So thank you very much to those of you who helped donate, and I will try to put that in here. You know what's kind of funny is you guys are going to see my screen, which I never show on here since I have the MacBook angled here. So no emulation here. We are playing on original hardware today. I should try to put that in the... I don't know if it's in the description or whatnot. So I never know what to choose here. I always put easy, but then MVS is usually listed either above or below easy, so I never know if it's above or below that. I'm going to go with easy, though, just because it's my first time playing. 3 is fine. Sound test. Ooh, we have the sound test going. This does sound like early 90s arcade music. It doesn't sound like anything remarkable. But I do like the music. It's lacking in some bass. Unless it's not coming across my speaker very much, I think it's lacking in some bass. Oh, this one's got a good kicking soundtrack to it. Although, a lot of the music on here I think sounds similar to the Genesis sound chip. That's just my opinion. Let me go back and let's just go ahead and start. Alright, oh yes, and I figured out how to get this to start displaying in English. Because I am using a Neo SD to load up the ROMs onto a flash cart here. Because this is not a game that I own, but I do have a lot... I do have about 20 or so games on original cartridge. And I think if I play like this instead of how I was before, my hand won't get as quickly destroyed. Let me turn the sound down a little bit. I can tell the sound got a lot louder. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't echo on the microphone. Stage 1. Yep. There we go. I think every side-scrolling shooter starts out like R-Type. Where you get that first wave of enemies that just kind of... I'm hoping this will... And this is also like R-Type. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Oh, oh, why? I need speed. I feel the need for speed. If you guys can hear this, I am heavily hitting that button. And yeah, this is not helping. I need to find a better way to play this console here at my desk. I'm used to playing this when I have a table sitting in front of me. Kind of like a missile. Fudge. Is that it? It's already game over. Game over, man. Game over. Okay, I have a barrier now. No, I don't. Grab it. There we go. Oh, that's not barrier, that's bomb. So far, to tell you the truth, I'm noticing some upgraded things from like what consoles couldn't do at the time. Gosh darn it. But I'm trying not to, I'm only noticing a slight upgrade in graphics here. Yeah, the background's a little bit more high-res than I'm used to seeing on here. You can tell it's a little bit blurry as a result of the upscaling. And because this is coming out on composite, so it's not as sharp. Is there a... Okay. I just switched weapons. Let's see. I like my original weapon better. Yep. I have the feeling I'm going to destroy my hand quickly because this is... There's no place for my palm to rest here. Oh, that's better. But there's nothing that fires directly in front of me. I don't like that. Yep. Let's switch back to another weapon. There we go. Okay, so there is a... Okay. You know what the gameplay style this reminds me of? There's another SNK game that was out for arcades. That was like one of the first of these type of games. And it did have some vertical and horizontal scrolling. And it just like this game does, and this game is reminding me of that. That'd be great as another weapons power-up. Is that... Do I see one of those in my future? Whatever that did. That gives me more directed shooting. Oh. I hope that's the only thing he does. Because that attack's easy to counter. See, what gets me is he stops in these awkward positions that doesn't make it. Oh! Stage clear. See if I can pause. There we go. So I'll respond in the chat since that emulator question's still on there. That is. Stage 2, mechanized units. It is very colorful, I'll give it that. This is more something that looks... I guess the big thing that I can tell you is that the graphics themselves don't look that impressive in terms of other consoles of the time, but the lack of slowdown and this seemingly big resolution. Like, the sprites are smaller, there's a lot more of them, there's a lot of moving objects on the screen, and it doesn't seem to slow the game down as much. Like R-Type on Super Nintendo had huge amounts of slowdown. Super R-Type, anyway. To tell you the truth, though, I didn't really notice a lot of slowdown on, oh, of course. I didn't notice a lot of, Nice. A lot of slowdown on the TurboGrafx 16 either. Oh, I can't charge. I just can't charge weapons willy-nilly, apparently. Yeah. Feel like there's no way to avoid that. Continue, sure. Apparently each one of those would have been a quarter. Taking the elevator. Ooh. There was some slowdown. Oh. Then I need to stop paying attention to the slowdown and start paying more attention to the... Is that it? Nope. Ooh. Now we're scrolling the other way. Oh, that was cheap. Am I out of continues? I am. I'm out of continues. Not bad. Compared to one of the earlier shooters on here that I've played. Sure, we'll save that. I'm running out of space on here, though, for all the things I have saved on here. Sure. Oh, let's put this on here. Ah! Well, I didn't realize there was going to be an AAA already. Usually there's not. Oh yes, this is the NeoGeo AES hardware. By the way, I welcome Gen Xer to the stream. Hopefully you've had a good couple weeks. I don't know if I've seen you on here for a little while. There's another game I had to play here because I got to get to another one of the launch titles out of the way. One I haven't played yet. So I'm going to go and switch the game here real quick. But while I do that... Nope, that's not it. That's the one I want. Alright, so let me see here. I gotta remember, I think I have to remember to hold down the reset button when I shut this off, because sometimes it doesn't recognize the card I have in here. This is actually, the reason why I didn't have this game on my multi-cart is because I already have it on a regular cart. And I don't know if this is going to be the MVS or the AES version. Either one will load up on here, because technically it's the same hardware, it's just the pinout is different on the pins. So we'll go ahead and swap that back. Let this load. Start my capture again. This is one of the few launch titles I have yet to play. And this is no longer Andro Dunos. This is Cyberlip.
The federal government, facing an increased population crisis, approved development of a space colony project. The federal government appointed Colony CO5 as the military fortress.
2019. 2 years ago. They wouldn't dare try to predict what 2020 was.
Numerous problems occurred in the military. The federal government installed a supercomputer in Colony CO5 to control the androids. Android military troops were made and trained against the invading aliens. The federal military had reduced their soldiers and become weakened.
Oh, they did go to 2020. Then in 2030, what happened?
Control. Cyberlip.
In these early games, the amounts of... Oh, it kind of looks like the character sprites are a little bit more colorful, but this does remind me a lot of Contra. Brandon G, welcome to the stream. From New Orleans. Or Nolans. Nice, love these retro games. Oh yeah. And I've kind of figured these are the games that a lot of people want to see, because these are the games we would have been jealous to have. So I didn't actually read this before, and it says, AD 2016, the federal government facing increased population crisis, approves deployment of a space something. Federal government appointed colonies, whatever, as the military fortress. Many military androids were sent there. They were found to be defective. Were they infected? AD 2020, the federal government installed a supercomputer in the colony to control the androids. They were made trained against the invading alien. This is some bad translation we have here. Well, apparently that's what it's going to keep repeating on here. Yeah, on the same demo screen here, so I'll start this up here in a second. Rick Lucas, welcome to the stream. Said, as a kid, took you a year to save $150 for a Genesis or SNES. Would have been impossible to get a NeoGeo. Oh yeah, absolutely. How many paper routes slash lawns would you have to mow to do this? I'm going to learn the controls as we're going here. Thanks, Montrose. I like that. One of my favorite shirts. It's kind of old, though. It doesn't quite have a lot of holes in it yet, but it's almost there.
Proceed to that point right away and stop them. You are the last hope. Good luck. Ready, go!
Oh, these are androids. So when you hit them, it burns off their exoskeleton. Or pops their head off. Oh, come on. It's a little extra sensitive. Ooh, I got a different gun. I do not like the delay before firing. Okay. Okay, auto shoot. Liking that. Oh, sheesh. But I don't like that I can only fire in 4 directions. I just realized that. I can't fire diagonally. Okay. Notice we have a timer going down, so again, it's kind of like that arcade feel. Like I want to keep you moving. I didn't notice that there was a... Oh, darn it. I needed to make it in there, didn't I? Oh, I also can't fire and run at the same time, just like in the other game we played. What's that game called?
Reloading magazine completed.
Yeah. Nom 1975 had the same issue. Something about running and gunning at the same time. So this shouldn't be called a run and gun. It should be called a run or gun. Oh, I got him.
Watch out!
Oh, geez. This guy is on the box art. He looks creepy as ever. Oh, he's able to get me. Oh no, now I'm back to firing my own shots. I can also hit him somewhere else. Oh.
I'm a goner!
I'm a goner. That's alright. Oh, I got him. He went down pretty easy.
Let's roll.
Paperboy 2, Quest for NeoGeo. I like that.
Computer that controls the androids. Hurry to Colony CO5.
I appreciate that, Rick. Thank you.
For further orders.
Always a pleasure to hear when I'm doing something well. Let me see if I can pause for a second. There we go. Isn't that funny how you remember those deals years later? The NeoGeo on clearance in '97?
Ready, go!
Still expensive. That's still more than I could afford it in 1997. Have you looked up the inflation calculator and seen what that would be? What's the equivalent of that in today's money? Oh, gosh darn it. This run or gun thing is... Oh. I didn't realize I can continue shooting from that thing. Ooh, fire. You know what's fair? That they can shoot in diagonal patterns, but I can't. Seems completely fair to me. Oh. I made the high score list. Okay, so that got harder. You can kind of tell in these early games that they didn't quite know how to handle the hardware yet.
Reloading magazine completed.
Because the backgrounds are more static and flat without anything moving around on them. Or very few things moving around on them. It's not like the later games where everything was a sprite.
Watch out!
Oh, another boss. Oh, that was too quick to react. Oh. Did not make the high score list there. Unifred had the money, but you were collecting all the Saturn stuff. Oh, that would have been more worth it, I think. I don't know which way I want to go. Let's go down. Because they got it all downtown. I like how too. The only reason why I'm scrolling this way is because... Oh, sheesh. Is because not very many games did back in the day. Okay, how do you destroy those things? Might be able to get at least one shot in. Ooh. Oh, I made the high score list again. I don't know, will this let me continue indefinitely? There are a lot of games that were like very concerned that oh, I like those homers. Why not?
The supercomputer biochip has become independent and is out of control.
When will humans ever learn that we cannot rely on machines to protect us? They're going to destroy us eventually.
Ready, go!
Another auto-scrolling section. Kind of surprised this isn't how the game started out. Because arcade games love the auto-scroll, because then they can force you to keep going. Yeah, I was gonna... Yeah. Fudge. I do not like green eggs and ham. I was gonna say there's no way I'm getting around that. Ooh, that's lovely. Don't know why I'm getting stopped like halfway through. I am a goner. I don't think truer words were ever spoken in this game.
Reloading magazine completed.
It's funny that you mentioned the Saturn when you talk about the clearance price thing. I said I still remember a garage sale. What in the world? Why was that thing exploding so much? I said there's almost no way to... Oh. Apparently that's something bad.
Watch out! Look out below!
This is where the run or gun part becomes challenging. Because you have to avoid these ever-increasing Ooh! And now, not only do I have to get him in an area, I have to get him in an area where I can still hit the eyeball. Oh, that was so close. Thank goodness the hitboxes are not as picky as in other games that I've played. Oh. Oh! Well, that's lovely that he can just do that. Man, I should have seen it coming, but there's absolutely no way to react in the time that he had.
Let's roll.
That's the next stage. Let's go up. I feel like no matter which way I go, it's going to be a bad thing.
Ready, go!
Well, I don't know what these stages are, but they are kind of a pain. How many quarters would I have spent right now? I probably would have spent $1.50 on this. You're dead. It'd be great. Oh, I was supposed to somehow get up there. And know that that's what I was supposed to... Ah! Made the high score list at that point.
We have confirmed. The strong energy wave is being emitted from the computer room.
Mame says, Dungeons and Dragons were released on Saturn. Have you seen them released on Saturn? That I'm not quite sure of.
Ready, go!
I haven't really gotten to the point where I have done all of my research on those. And believe it or not, at the time the Saturn was popular, and ever since I started collecting for it, I still wasn't as aware of all the RPGs. Now this reminds me a lot of Contra. What I was about to say, but I couldn't think of it because my brain was being destroyed by the thought of all those homing devices. Yep, and I was supposed to be able to be aware of that. I was going to say, somehow I didn't die. That should be the title of my autobiography about this channel. And somehow I didn't die. I'm a goner, that's the other. Every time I come back in, it lets me fly on a ship to come back in. It makes me think this game should have been a shooter. As many auto-scrolling levels as they have. It's only like the first level was the only one that didn't have auto-scrolling. There was no way I was going to survive all that. As I say, I need fire. Oh, the fire doesn't reach all the way across the screen. Come on. Oh, let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Watch out!
Oh. So it looks like there's only one point that I can fire at on here. I don't know how that's going to work. Excuse me. Part of this level reminds me of like that one boss in Super C that had you, it's kind of part Space Invaders on crack. Oh, I beat him at the same time he beat me? I thought I was going to have to destroy each and every single one of those.
Let's roll.
Hey, Fit Pro VR. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to go down. I like down better.
The next area is the living quarters for alien researchers. They will have already been brainwashed. Watch out.
They will have already been brainwashed.
Ready, go!
Another auto-scrolling section. Loved your NeoGeo series. Any plans for more like it? Well, I'm not quite done with the NeoGeo series. As you can tell here what I'm doing. I'm capturing some footage for one of the last launch titles I haven't played yet. So in the next part, I'm going to show the rest of the launch titles, and I'm going to do some videos on games by genre, and then I'll finish that up. But yes, if you haven't seen, I've already done a video like that for the Sega Genesis and the TurboGrafx 16, and I plan to do one for the Super Nintendo, and then we're going to have all four of those consoles face off and battle each other in the 16-bit war. Because each one of those consoles, even though this is a 24-bit system, it has a 16-bit processor in it. So we're going to count it as part of the 16-bit war. And, yeah. So yes, definitely more plans for videos like this. I also already did an 8-bit war for 3 of the 8-bit consoles. Ooh. Well, I did one on the Atari 7800, the Sega Master System, and the Nintendo Entertainment System, and I already had them face off. And I've been told that, well, at least out of all the ones that I've done, I think people really like the Atari 7800 one that I did. I think probably because there's not very many games out there. Sorry, not very many videos about it because there are not very many games for that system. There we go. Oh, good gravy. Precise plat. Oh, I can't just walk off and keep my momentum going. I have to jump. Now, in that case, I just have to sit there and be killed. I gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive. I'm getting a lot of high scores for as badly as I'm playing this game. Well, I should not press the jump button until I'm absolutely ready to. How about that? Yay, I made 2 jumps. That didn't automatically kill me, and then I made a third one that did.
Look out below! Look out below! I'm a gunner!
So yeah, this game should have... I don't know, this game's kind of a weird cross-hybrid between what would have been good as a scrolling shooter, but they turned it into a run and gun instead. Now, if that's because they didn't want to make it into a shooter, or I don't know what the original plan was for this game. Oh, geez. I'll say this level has the best art direction I've seen. But this gives me severe R-Type vibes here. R-Type and Contra. Actually, I'm going to say Contra more or less. Especially since there's... Oh, if I can time it right. I gotta get that timing down again. I really want to destroy this thing, but I can't. They know just how to get that time. There we go. Now, I'm going to have some time to... This is one of those games where I'm going to say we're going to have to buy our way to victory. Get all the quarters so I can get my continues in. And now I have to jump between those two so quickly. There we go. I have to jump between those two so quickly I keep forgetting which one is the shoot and which one isn't.
Let's roll.
That was not the final level, surprisingly. Good boss, though. I really like that one. Oh, talking about the, Oh, I appreciate that, Gen Xer. Which is funny, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because the 7800, again, there's not a lot of videos like that on the... I guess I'll say out in the interwebs. But I feel like the 7800 video is the same way that I do all the other videos too. But the 7800 for some reason got way more clicks than a lot of my other videos. And because I decided to be more expanded for the 16-bit war on those consoles, those videos are longer. I decided to split those off into different parts. So that's why the 8-bit war, all the videos are one part and they're just really long. And that's why they have more views than everything else. I really feel like every other series is getting as many views as the 7800 did, but it doesn't look like that because each one of those are their own different video.
Ready, go!
I should try to another auto-scrolling level. I was gonna say, is this ever gonna stop? Nope. Oh! Okay. Oh, apparently I can jump higher than I was. Well, I do it right. There we go.
I'm a gunner.
Ah. We're getting that top score range. Is there a way to switch weapons? See how ridiculous that is? There's gotta be a way to switch weapons, because that is just terrible. There we go. At least I figured out how to jump higher than I was. Oh, come on. I'm sure that thing is helpful in so many ways, other ways, but it's not helpful now. Because all I do is just sit there and keep firing over the person's head. I like close quarter combat. I do like that you're able to jump over the screen and it doesn't kill you or crush you when you get over the screen boundary. Oh. And I stand corrected instantly as soon as I say that. Another boss. Wow. That doesn't seem like a lot of fun, does it? But basically, you have to time that out so you're not going to get hit. Move. Drop a bomb. No, you didn't. You didn't do it. Did I destroy his ability to drop that bomb? I don't think so. That's strange.
Let's roll.
That was a very strange boss.
Now, go into the computer room.
My name is Cyberlip. I am the supercomputer you are looking for.
I feel like this is the end of the game.
I am not insane. I have just been evilly reprogrammed.
Well, who evilly reprogrammed him?
Ready, go! Watch out!
Yeah. What? Oh, now I have to... This is like a Cuphead boss? Really? Where I have to defeat all the old bosses again? That's right. Oh, what? I got way too close. I feel like I'm nowhere near the top score. There we go.
Watch out!
Who is this? Oh, no, not this guy again. Here goes the rest of my lives. And every time I try to click down, I'm moving over instead. I will say this is the least I've died with this boss, but the night's still young. Oh, good lord, that's fast. Yep.
I'm a gunner!
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, I jumped right into that. I don't get why he got me that one time. Out of all the other times to get me. There we go. That was quick. Now that I knew which one to aim for.
Reloading magazine completed.
Oh, okay. I like that. I feel like I can handle that. Oh.
I'm a gunner!
What?
Look out below!
Of all the times I cut it close to those green flashy rings, that's the time where it kills me?
Look out below!
There's almost no defense to that attack. There's no way you can react fast enough.
Watch out!
Okay. First stage boss. Why didn't he jump down when I tried to jump down? No idea.
I'm a gunner!
I still don't know what I'm doing wrong there. There's a lot of whining and complaining for a game like this in there.
Watch out!
This looks like a new boss. So is this one of those things where if I would have picked the right door the first time, I wouldn't have had to defeat all those other bosses? Oh, there we go. This is Cyberlip. I have the feeling this is going to take a while. Oh, that was quick. And I would say this would not be as hard. That's right. That's what I did to buy my way to victory. Keep pumping in those quarters. See how fast he's moving? He has one of those things left, and that's still killing me. It seems like I move slower in this level than I have in every other level. Congratulations, round clear. Whew. Yeah, definitely. This boss was definitely designed to be a quarter muncher. There's no way to avoid most of those attacks, especially your first time through. Input my name. I have the feeling that's game over.
Mission completed. You have done a good job. There are no more obstacles in our way. The Earth is ours.
Wait a minute, that guy was evil? Was I defeating the wrong people? So that was Cyberlip. This is one of the few of the launch titles I actually beat. Definitely would have blew my mind back in 1991. This would have been just before the Super Nintendo launched on the scene, after the Genesis was already out and everything. But that's the thing. This looks like it could have been easily ported to like the Genesis. Maybe not the Super Nintendo so much in terms of the graphical style, but I enjoyed it to an extent. I mean, I would have been very disappointed had I spent $250 on this and was able to beat it in one sitting. But I have the sneaking suspicion that this is the MVS version that I have on this cartridge. Because I was able to keep spamming in the quarters and beat it just like I'd be able to do in the arcade, or as I call it, buying my way to victory. Are there any other launch titles I have yet to play? That's the next thing I need to look for. Let's go into my capture archive. Wait for my MacBook to load it up. One thing that kind of disturbs me about this MacBook is that, there it is, the end, is that whenever I stream, the battery life goes down. Like it's taking more energy than the charger is providing. That's what it seems like.
The federal government facing an increased population crisis.
Because right now my battery's at 89%, so that's one of those things where I thought about if I do a long stream, I don't think I'd be able to do it with this MacBook. Let me see, NeoGeo, AES, and there's my list of launch titles.
Android military troops were made and trained against the invading aliens. The federal military had reduced their soldiers and become weakened. The fruits of man's intelligence have gone out of control.
This looks like it. Alright, so let's see what I need to do here. You know what? There's another one. I guess I've played it before, but I guess I haven't played it on, since I've gotten this new setup here. So let's go to blank stream. Reset that. Power off. And I'll power that back on here in just a second. I really like that my upscaler card shows a blue screen just like it would have back in the day had I been playing this on a CRT. It's kind of nice. And let's see if I have it on this cart. If not, I'll have to plug in my original cart. Oh, there it is. So let that erase and reflash the cart. And again, most of the launch titles didn't have a lot of, yeah, it's only 46 megs. 46 megs is about 4 megabytes on here, so that'll be good. Was Magician Lord a launch title? Yes, it was. And I'm willing to go back and play that again if I need to, because I haven't really played through a lot of it. I've played through it enough to get a sense of it, because it is one of those titles where if you just stand there, they have enemies designed to instantly kill you to get you to keep moving. But this game is Writing Hero. And this is a game that's not going to take me long to play. I do have footage from this because this is one of the first games I actually played for the NeoGeo, as it was a cart that I got with the system. But why is it naming it the same thing twice? There we go. And the thing that I like about this game is that it reminds me of those early raster racers that would have been in arcades before they could properly do 3D. I like how it's not Mobile One, it's Noble One. That way they don't have to pay for licensing or advertise, I guess. Alright. Let's see here. Story mode. Let's go story mode. Load, sure. I didn't know I had one on the memory card. Accelerator, brake, and turbo. This game is incredibly hard to control, if I remember correctly. Let's just go with the good old player 1. It's an apartment house. Do I want to take a break? Do I want to sleep, exit, or save? Let's sleep. Apparently, I already had a career started on here. Your energy has been recovered. Bird's apartment. Ridge. C Ridge, S Ridge. Sure, why not? It's the X Ridge. Nobody is there. What do you want to do? Let's exit. Let's find out where people are at. Are they at the C Ridge? Hey, Damon Forbes, welcome to the stream. It's the C Ridge. Nobody's here. Well, what mode did I boot into? I may have to switch to the other one. Game Boy adapter is coming to PC? Question mark. That I don't know. Why wouldn't it come to the Switch? Let's go to the S Ridge. Here is someone. It's the S Ridge. Let's talk. What? I've never heard of a ridger who... a rider who didn't have his own bike. You'd better buy one. What? I've never heard of it. Yeah, okay, same thing. Where do I buy a bike? It's the bike shop. Let's buy. You want to check them out? Sure. Well, green's my favorite color, but I don't know if I have enough money for it. Hey, that's not enough money. You have to pick a different bike, of course. We have the cheapest one, I guess. You might be better off buying a bike like this for your first one. If you want to try it out, pick a good place. There should be other bikers out there at this time. What do you think? It's a nice place, isn't it? Riders often bet on racers. Okay, it's better. And so that other guy was like, I haven't heard of a racer who hasn't had his own bike before. I'm Pi. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever... have I ever tried the racing mode before? This is definitely not designed to be an arcade game because it's taken forever to skip through all the cutscenes. There we go. Oh, he hit me. So this is what this one's normally like. Are these cars part of his race? There we go. Ah. How was I supposed to be able to tell that car was going to hit me? Went past me again. There we go. Learning how to control this bike is not the easiest. I tell you what. Now I'm like stuck behind someone and I can't get past them. So I guess it's the same thing, but I'm afraid if I don't go fast enough around the corner, somebody's going to come up behind me and hit me like they have in the past. Did I just win? I lost. I'll give the... Yeah, I'm just skipping this now. You managed to win. If you couldn't beat him, it's out of the question. By the way, a bunch of guys are coming to the race. Do you want to race them? Sure. You're so aggressive. I'm going back because I want to take care of my shop. Anyway, a bunch of guys are coming up to race you. Do you want to race them? Yes. This guy was the mean guy to me earlier, wasn't he? This guy's Stormin' Norman. Sure. You're the man I expected. The bet is 5G. Are you okay with that? 5,000G. Now it's serious. Nope. Oh, big old trucker. Oh, I was just about to get around him too. Oh, I was getting around him. What? What? How did I get around those people? Why? I have the feeling that's going to do me in. Oh yeah, I lost. Haha, it's a pity that I have to take your money. Don't let it get to you. Race me again. Adios, amigo. Your money is deceased. What do you want to do? I want to exit. I'm going to head back to Is that? I bet you it's Hero's apartment. I thought it was Herd. I read that as Herd earlier. It's an apartment house. Let's go ahead and sleep. Your energy has been recovered. Let's save. You guys see a Rider Hero in here anywhere? Yep. Maybe I have to reset because I just want to do a regular race. Gen Xer asks, Tyler, have you played 80s Overdrive on Nintendo Switch? A highly recommended retro racer. I have not. Is it, what kind of racer is it? Is it top down or is it first person perspective or third person perspective? There we go. I'm just going to play the regular mode. And we're just going to put my name back in. Yeah, and yeah. I'm going to use the green bike because that's the one I wanted last time. I am not allowed to change the track, it looks like. Yeah, I like that there's not traffic in here. No semi and car taking up the road. So all I have to do is just avoid the... Oh! Oh! That's it. Once you wreck once in this game, you are out. Might as well just restart the game. Anytime I make any leeway, I'm automatically off the bike. Look at how slowly he gets back on the bike. Well, at least I got 6th. Nope, I got 8th. For some reason. I guess I'm out of time before them. Basically a new Outrun. Outruns. Oh, okay. I know Outrun. I am not going to continue that. That's pretty quick. Alright, what other games am I missing from the launch lineup? Got... See, it said I had a save from the Super Spy on there a little bit ago, but on here it says I've never played it. Have I gotten this on? Oops, exit out of that. Nope, it says I've not played the Super Spy. I don't even know if I have it on here. Well, let's switch back. That's an interesting game, but it's one of those games that would have kept my interest only because figuring out the controls and just how to fiddle with the stick is probably where you're going to have the most challenge out of it. So is it called Super Spy or The Super Spy on here? It is called The Super Spy. Or The. Go ahead and let that load up. I may have to use the restroom here because I've already gone through a whole 24 ounces of water. I don't know how many of that. I don't know how that is in liters or milliliters. It is nice how fast these launch titles load. Again, not quite NeoGeo CD levels of loading, but... And this is not Writing Hero, this is the Super Spy. You got some scaling of sprites there. Okay. First-person shooter? Wasn't expecting that. Alright, I'll let you guys watch the demonstration on this, and I will be right back as I have to take a little breather, and we will continue with the Super Spy. Just because you guys don't get to see this too often. Here it is. This is the Magician Large cartridge. It's real. I can play this here in a little bit since somebody mentioned it. But here's the game I just played. Cyberlip. Original cartridge. And the other game I just played, Writing Hero. In case you guys didn't think that I actually had the games, I do. But I am playing these off of my SD card, so it saves on wear and tear on my console, even the games I do have. Oh, let's see here. Oh, it's almost a liter? Thanks. How many ounces are in a liter, since you said it's almost? I can't imagine it's like some odd number, like 27.5 or something. And that's fluid ounces, I guess. Best first-person shooter ever than Call of Duty. You can play ads. Okay. Let's definitely see what this is all about. Oh, now it's a first-person stabber. First-person knifer. FPK. Nope, no options. It just throws you right in there. So punch. Use B button to kick. Choose weapon with the C button. Press A button to use weapon. When the word in appears, move joystick up. Okay, this is probably the same people who made Cyberlip. This is very intriguing. Oh, I'm already playing. Didn't have that figured out. I'm trying to move forward. There we go. The terrorist camp and arms factory. I'm pretty sure I have this game somewhere too. I just don't know where. There we go. Choose fists. I'm trying to use the kick and it's not letting me. Do I have limited ammo? Probably. Yep, I am out of... Switch weapons. Knife. I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Awesome, huge cartridge. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Had to pack in the latest, all the greatest technology of 1991. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is. Good use of scaling of sprites to get them in front and behind. Let's see, fire. Oh, okay. Now we have a first-person perspective here. First-person perspective scaling. Well, I can't move side to side anymore for some reason. Because I'm stuck in this narrow hallway? Is that how they're getting me? Hey, the truth, this plays more like a beat-em-up, but the first-person view is kind of unique. Oh, I got tased. Okay, if I press both the buttons together. Yeah, we're definitely going to continue. And the writing on here that they use is kind of comic bookish. Oh, oh! I did not realize I was going to be fighting him. Oh, you can tell when the background flickers, it doesn't always get rid of the sprite. Come on. Oh, he's still alive. Come on. I don't know how he's using that. So the controls for fighting kind of remind me of like... I was going to say, kind of remind me of a Punch-Out. Oh, he's got a knife! You call that a knife? This is a knife. I can see this getting crowded in an arcade, yeah. Oh, machine gun. Nice. Okay. Just sprays bullets everywhere. Where am I supposed to be going? How did that guy deflect bullets with his fist? I'm probably wasting valuable ammunition. Rumor says the bomb was for a terrorist action. Is it true? I don't know. I'm trying to walk down this hallway. I'm really trying to walk down this hallway. Keeps telling me to move forward. Oh, you gotta be kidding. There we go. I've got to be very exactly centered before I start moving. And it lets me know exactly. Oh, he dodged a bullet. Literally. I'm trying. If the factory is destroyed, the terrorists will suffer. I mean, this kind of plays into like the into like a comic book kind of thing. Oh no, my knife is getting red. Does that mean my knife is wearing out? Knock the monocle right off his head. Be like Michael Myers. Okay. Oh. I was playing around and now I can't get in. Alright, in. You guys ever played the Halloween Atari 2600 game? Oh, jeez. I kept expecting a storyline to come up here. Yeah. Oh, did I make it through a floor? Yeah, the funny thing is that the graphics of this game are so repetitive and simplistic, I don't think people would matter too much. Like, I can see why this game doesn't take up a lot of memory. I gotta get on an elevator. Living in an elevator, living it up when I'm going down. Come on. I like how to tell you what's going up, it just says the word up. And now I'm fighting people who look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but are not. I'll say, how is he not getting hit by my stab, but he's stabbing me? I like how this guy's in every room I've been in as well. Well, every room that people haven't tried to kill me in. Something about the more often it's used. But what direction am I going? Up or down? Look at the gas barrels are labeled as NeoGeo. Come on. Bring it with, could use a new knife. Oh, okay. Nice. Serrated blade. It can cut through this pile of bricks. Got exactly what, blue. I don't know what the maps mean. Did I lose my knife? No. Good. Oh. Well then. Come on. Oh. Oh, that's not a room I wanted to go into. Yep. This is the quarter-eaten room. So you're supposed to be able to tell which rooms you should go into and which ones you can't. And there's absolutely no way I can see. I can't duck. Yeah, that was the quarter-eaten room. I shot that guy like 4 times, didn't I? Come on. Into the room. Don't let this be someone who has to kill me. Hidden cameras track us, but we can stoop down and pass. Oh, okay. Okay. Got that one. Too much blood. I'll treat it. Blood, stop. I'm stronger now. Okay, he healed me. The only time in this game that it has actually voluntarily healed me. And it only happened to do like the time when I had the least amount of health missing. A machine gun taken from them. Nice. That's right. We're going up. If I had lots of money, would I pay $1 million for a sealed Super Mario Bros? No. Because I know for a fact, I mean, it's just one of those things where, since I know the value of $1 million compared to when I didn't have it. Oh. I could not see myself spending it on that. Just because it just seems wasteful. There's absolutely no reason why a sealed copy of Super Mario Bros. Should be going for $1 million. Unless... Yeah, no. Mm-mm. For one thing, I don't think even if I had $1 million, I would grade my games and let somebody else tell me what the condition of that game is, when I know good and well what the condition of the game is. The only reason why you want somebody else to tell you what the condition of the game is, and when you need backup and proof as to why, when somebody else says, oh, well, there's this rip in the corner, you can have someone say, oh, well, this rating agency says that rip in the corner doesn't matter. But it does to me. Hey, 8-bit SNK boy, welcome to the stream. All you cool cats in the chat. Been watching a bit of a... Oh, that's not Carol Baskin. Big Cat Rescue. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. This is Carol Baskin from Big Cat Rescue. Probably probably not allowed to say that. No. Just duck. Duck and they can't hurt you. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. They can't blow you up if you blow them away. There are 10 new bombs right now. Bombs? I have bombs? Bomb, 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 bomb. Oh, he was still able to hit me? How was he able to hurt me? I was gonna say, somehow I'm surviving this. And I don't know how. I can't survive this, and I don't know why. It's... Never liked this game. It's a cool concept, but way too long and repetitive. I'm starting to feel the, same thing in there. That you're feeling. Just because it's... Who's there? Oh no, it's more bad guys. Oh, and I can't duck. And it gives me the least amount of experience for beating them. I don't know exactly what EXP I'm building up here. Oh, I should have been sneaking past this camera. Get me out of here. Oh no, I'm going back down. Is that where I want to go? They said they were going to a room with weapons. That makes sense. I gotta tell you, this is some super spiness. I was just about ready to say, what is this game called again? Because I don't know what kind of vibes I am supposed to be feeling. Destroy the new bomb and its plan before we lose more lives. That's alright. He just... Every time I die, I get more weapon ammunition, so I'm okay with that. Yep. We're in the barracks. They threaten us with the bomb, so we will free their own. Okay, whatever that means. I'm in the basement now for some reason. You don't get back up after I hit you with a bullet. Ah. Yep. You don't get much experience from them either. So it has some RPG elements with the EXP. Get in, get in, get in. Okay, so this is letting me know where the bad guys are. I'm assuming I'm blue. It's letting me know exactly where not to go. Oh, I'm glad I could immediately duck and not miss those bullets. Nice. That's the best I've ever done with those. I think this is the room I don't... Oh, this is not a room I don't want to be in. I have a wife and child. She must be lonely. Oh, Suzanne. Tell me I need to go somewhere. Come at me, brah. Oh, bad news. Apparently this is the room I didn't want to enter. That's right. The enemy's one weakness. Bullets. Oh, that's a change. Keep going back. If we wait, they will appear in the weapons room. Get over there. I don't know where I'm going. Apparently I'm lost. I didn't even flinch when I shot him. Oh, elevator. Is there an elevator in the house? Okay, that guy was apparently bulletproof. Oh. So here comes more, He's attacking me with a screwdriver, it looks like. Of course. Which way am I going? This way? Oh. Who is it, dogs? Safe room card. Defeat Miria. Well, I can't duck, so... That guy was on some sort of serious road rage. Yep, no Mega Man on Neo, just something about Street Fighter. I don't think I want to go in that room again. Oh, we got more people here. Too much blood. I'll treat it. Oh wow, boss music. Again, cures me when I'm not as... Oh, into the safe. Is this another game I can beat in one take? Come on, open the safe. Ooh, somehow I was able to get me. Is this just an area that's going to keep throwing enemies at me? Because I can't go any further? Did I miss a code or something? Oops. I feel like the safe area is important. Nope. Yeah, I have the feeling I'm missing something. Nope. Not that. Yeah, you get the other key card from a boss. One of the rooms. So yes, I missed a room. Is that what you're telling me? I like how, because this is an arcade game, they will give you no hint that you missed something. There it is. What? You're the one who was spying? I think it's pretty obvious that I was spying. Thanks, Silverwings, by the way, for giving me that. Have you ever beat this game before? There we go. Got card 2 and the key. I think it's kind of funny that they will let you continue to go down the wrong alley and continue dying, knowing there's absolutely no way you could defend yourself there. There we go. I just gotta stay right here. Yep. Haha, 2 with 1 shot. I love it. I like Frank Drebin in Police Squad. Was that in Naked Gun 2 when he said that? Kept going, I love it. I'm gonna beat these people again. Yep. There we go. Opened the safe room. We destroyed the factory and the plans. 6 of 10 bombs are gone. Did I miss something? Nope. We're not quite done yet. Alright, definitely going to pause that for a second. Catch up on the chat. It's so easy to get overwhelmed in this game. I always found side dodging the most effective. It's a hard game. Absolutely. You beat it, have it for the NeoGeo AES. That's gotta be tough, because the AES version is going to limit you on how many times you can continue. Gotta eat those quarters in the arcade. Absolutely. Nice going, never manage yourself, not even close. Yeah, it's a tough game. And it was designed that way to get more quarters out of your pocket, I guess. Out of bullets. I like how when you're out of bullets, it pretty much leaves you defenseless. And you're right, they really do expect a lot of side dodging. Are we in a car dealership now? I forgot, when did we leave their compound? Information. All right. Whatever that means. Ah! They're smoking cigarettes. That's something you would not see in the home. Probably something that would be censored in the US usually, too. These guys definitely take it out of you. So now we're in a new building. It's one of the longer games on the NeoGeo. I don't think I'm going to beat it in one sitting, then. Oh, geesh. That took no time at all. Start beating me senseless. Oh. I like how it says SNK on the snack machines. Actually, the ASU does give you infinite continues? Okay. Cyberlip. Most games only give you 4. Yeah, that's what I noticed in some of the other ones. I never know which version of the game is on this card until after I start playing it. Are we going to destroy... Are we going to be destroyed? In the last terrorism. I don't know what that means. The last terrorism. Nice, my reflexes got a little bit better there. Fire escape. I have a feeling this is my way out. How can I pull the fire alarm? Delta Force will save us. Are you a Force member? Sure. Oh, I should have ducked. Never remember to duck. Bombs are for something. Have the detonators. Okay. A machine gun taken from them. This is gonna go by pretty quickly. I will use this up quickly because I'll lose it if I die. This game's easier once you map it out on paper. Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like they require you to be doing a lot of that. Like, memorize where you go, map which rooms you need to go into, which areas you want to skip past. Interesting. How you can spray the whole room with bullets, and how many people can survive that. You get lost, go to the road. Use the radar to find your way. Oh, great. I already got lost in this game once. The company is 16 floors high. Are you kidding me? I ain't beating all 16 floors of this game tonight. Oh. I'm trying. Feels like my knife gets wore out quicker. Come on, 16th floor. Come on, 16th floor. What floor am I on? 4th floor. Too much blood. I'll treat you. You can complete against Mega Man. Oh, are you guys talking about a different game? There you go, not as easy to keep up on the chat. So not sure if I want to go down this way. You know what? I'm going to save, because why not? And I'm just going to call it game over. Holy cow. It got boring. You also got to find the boss. Find the boss and the keys. Yeah, sorry, I have other games to play on this one, but that is going to be where I end that one. By the way, welcome to the stream. Let's see if I haven't said so yet. That game requires extra patience. Mind-numbingly. There is another game I gotta play that I don't have footage from on this one. So let's go ahead and reset. Turn that back on. Let's see what happens. I think I played it before, but I don't think I have footage from it. Captured this way. 62 mega. So that's just shy of 8 megabytes. Right? 8 times 8 is 64. Remember your old multiplication rhymes? 8 times 8, I'm on the floor, pick me up, I'm 64. I don't know why I remember that. NeoGeo is your favorite till you try PC Engine? You know, what's funny is I already brought up PC Engine, a little, or I guess TurboGrafx a little bit ago, just kind of comparing some things to it. So from what I heard, this is the not as good golf game. But if I'm right, this is the last launch title I don't have any footage from. That was the first time I tried the Super Spy. Everything else, maybe Puzzled, which I think is Joy Joy Kid. Yes, I played Puzzle. And let's see if it does any gameplay footage. Yeah, it does. So, not the best golf game on the platform, but I guess it is the golf game that launched with the system, so we got to play it. The other one is Big Tournament Golf / Neo Turf Masters. And I do actually own a legit copy of Big Tournament Golf. But Neo Turf Masters is so expensive to collect. Ain't no way I'm getting that version. I have to disagree once again with comparing NeoGeo AES with other 16-bit consoles. It's a consoleized arcade board, not a console. Well, actually, it's one that SNK released as a home system, so I would have to respectfully disagree with you there, Leslie. Now, was it able to compete with the other systems because of its price point? No. But yes, its games and catalog and price were only linked to SNK. Yep. I mean, I agree with you, but it was a home system, and it directly competed with the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, and the TurboGrafx 16. Actually, I want to put TurboGrafx 16 in quotes, because by 1991, the TurboGrafx was pretty well on its way to Slumpsville. Unfortunately, in terms of how things went out there. PC Engine is your favorite vintage console, too. You know, I do like the TurboGrafx. It was the one I've enjoyed playing so far the most. But I've only played the Sega Genesis. I guess I played the Super Nintendo in the past. But the consoles I've reviewed so far have only been the TurboGrafx 16, the Sega Genesis, and now this. So, was there a 16-bit handheld system? Well, of course there were. There was the Turbo Express and the Sega Nomad. The problem is I don't have the Turbo Express, so I can't really do a handheld 16-bit war. Oh yeah, and there was the NeoGeo Pocket. Wasn't there? But I mean, that technically, I guess, couldn't be in there. You like arcade better than consoles overall? That's interesting. I'm more of a console gamer myself, but I mean, this has given me all the arcade experiences that I would have enjoyed back in the day. Alright, it looks like it's just going to let me do this, so I'm not going to play through a whole 18 holes here like I did in the past. I really just need to get some footage that looks like I captured it the same way as the others, because I think the last time I played this game may have been emulated, because I don't have, this is one of the few cartridges, actually no, I do have this cartridge. Never mind. I do have about a little over half of the launch titles on cartridge, because I wanted to get some good shots of the actual cartridges, but a couple of the games I found out are MVS converts. I knew beforehand, I guess is what I should say. There we go. Yeah, but games like Metal Slug, that's one that's never going to enter in my collection legitimately because of how expensive that is. Stroke play, match play. I don't know what a Nassau game is, but we'll just do that. Is this going to be in English? I think my other copy of the game is actually maybe in English. Yes, I need a caddy. There's Big Tournament Golf save. Let's see what I got here. Top Players Golf did not show up in here, so let's go ahead and...
Left side of fairway is safer because of river on right, but try to keep ball on right side of fairway for easier second shot to green.
Hey Julius, welcome to the stream. And I'm sure it's going to force me to go here in a second, so let's go ahead. Shot. That's a reflex challenge. Nice scaling of the background there. Out of bounds. There we go. That's what I should have done the first time. Ah, the rough. I don't know. Didn't seem like rough to me. That looks like a clean shot. Don't know where it's going though. It's interesting, you can see the sides of the screen because it's building each side of the screen a little bit more. I am... how far away? Shot for... it does not show me. It says 394 yards overall. It's having me use the 100-yard club. But it does not tell me how far I am away. So I could overshoot this. Oh, looks like I was going to. And I did. And I'm in the bunker. No, I'm in the rough. So how do I balance out that shot? What? I think I'm beginning to see why this is the lesser of the two golf games on here. Okay. Well, I get a chance to putt. Green on. Not on the green. I may have to play some big tournament golf just to make up for this here in a second. Yeah, no way to cup in. No way to tell how hard you should hit your ball, to be honest.
There are bunkers on both sides of fairway, so careful tee shot is needed on this hole.
That's a valid point, Leslie. I really do think that. Let's just say you should wait to see how I'm going to compare them. I think you won't be as disappointed as you think you will if we have the NeoGeo compete against other consoles. No idea where this ball is going to end up. Can I preview? Of course. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I hope it's going to slice a little bit. Rough? Okay, as long as it's not the bunker. Alright, so 100 yards. I feel like if I would have hit it too hard, it would have... oh no, it still says green.
Green slopes uphill to the right.
So I want to do something like that.
Putt for birdie.
Oh, that was a close putt. Not just the right amount of mustard, but I didn't have the thing set correctly. Oh, that's too hard. Again, a reflex challenge. What? There we go. Double bogey. Is the NeoGeo as powerful as the PS1? The answer is no. That's the quick answer. Because technology designed in 1989 is not as powerful as technology designed in 1993.
Accurate shot is required.
But I'll say this: but they're both designed in different respects, because the PlayStation 1 was really designed to be a 3D machine only. It can do 2D well, but not the best. Actually, somebody just released a video about how they did Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the PlayStation, and basically how they had to trick. They showed one of the things was how they had to trick the PlayStation into doing some. Oh, well, I should have been looking where that was going to go. Basically, how they had to trick the PlayStation into doing a lot of 2D effects. Into the other bunker. What did I say? Well, you can say because the PS2 is 32-bit, but actually, I wasn't going to compare the bits to show the graphics, but this is a 2D machine. It's doing these scaling effects, but there is absolutely no 3D that the NeoGeo can do. So in some respects, the NeoGeo can outperform the PlayStation 1. Oh, I thought I was going to get a chip in its 2D prowess, but the PlayStation will probably beat it in 2D.
Green slopes straight uphill.
Straight uphill? Okay. So I feel like that should do it. Look at that. Still double bogey, though. Hey, Christopher Lawrence. Yeah, I got to replay Top Players Golf so I can get some footage. But this is definitely not the good golf game on the system.
On this hole, fairway is in the middle of a pond. Watch out also for bunker left of the green.
Oh, look at that course. The fairway is in the middle of a pond. Why don't they design like that in real life? Oh, I should have aimed over.
Water hazard. 1-stroke penalty.
Okay. Oh, they're giving me a drop. Yeah. Don't aim too far over. And on to the other lake. Yep.
Water hazard. One stroke penalty.
Clear the water, clear the water, clear the water. I didn't want to hit it too hard because I didn't want to overshoot the green and go into the bunker. Same thing. There we go.
Green slopes, uphill to the left.
I think this is about right. Look at that. I can putt better than I can actually do anything else. Pro tip, once you've teed off, I almost said peed off, select the caddy option to find out how far you are from the hole. Okay.
This is a double
I was wondering because
hole.
that's why I had the caddy on here, because I thought they'd tell me how far the ball away was automatically, but I guess I have to select that as an option. Appreciate the tip there, 8-bit.
Take my advice if you dare, or make your own choice. It's up to you.
Let's have lunch together. The lunch here is good. That's their advice. That is the... What? This is the worst caddy. There we go. And use the one wood. I'm like, what? I'm using the one wood, whatever. Let's go with course so I can actually see. Oh, that's a good. Let's go over the trees. Oh, didn't do it too far over. At least I didn't hit the bunker. Important to add that's only used 24-bit. No bits, all sprite. Well, actually, I learned from the... oh, what was that? Yeah. I learned from the tech specs that the 24-bit comes from the graphics data bus. Because it's using more than one processor to... Come on, fairway. There we go. Because it's using more than one processor to do that, so the total graphics bus in the graphics processor is 24 bits. But it's dual CPUs as well. It has an 8-bit Zilog and a 16-bit 68,000 processor. And I think some people just assume that it was the combination of the two processors. Oh, that's not going to the green at all, is it? It's the exact opposite of where I wanted it to go. Oh, that's too hard. No, I thought I was putting too much mustard on there, but that was just the perfect amount. Green on.
Green slopes to the left.
That's the best. It's the worst sound in the world, but that's the best I've put in this game the entire time. I am 12 over though. I think 12 over is a good... Is that a good place to leave it?
Short hole with C on right side, and you must carry over the outer
Let's try the
half.
good golf game here, because yeah, that's making me sad. Alright, let me go back to blank stream. This may be what I finish up with today, because I didn't have a whole heck of a lot of time to stream today. We're already 2 hours in, so that's why I started a little bit early, but I have to be done at the top of the hour, so only time for one more game. And that golf game really put me in the mood for... I don't know if I have the big tournament golf ROM, or if I have the Neo Turf Masters ROM. Looks like I have the Neo Turf Masters ROM. Now this one's got a whole lot more mega in it. Strictly speaking, NeoGeo is 16-bit with 2 co-processors handling sound and memory and allocation. Yep. Actually, the sound processors handled by the 8-bit CPU only. I found that surprising as well because it uses a YM, was it 2314 or 2413, something like that. So I thought it'd be using the 16-bit processor to handle all the sound samples for that. Not a lot of sound RAM either, surprisingly. I thought for all the digitized speech they would have to do, they would have to have a lot more sound RAM, but I guess it just plays it directly from the cartridge. I mean, that's my thing. So basically the PS1 sucks in 3D and 2D. LOL. Yeah, I mean, the only reason why the 3D, and I think I know where you're getting at with that, is the fact that there is a design flaw in the PlayStation 1's 3D, which is why polygons sometimes look distorted or broken away from each other. And it was like one of those things that they could have patched out, and that's why emulation can make it look so much better. So this is the much better golf game. And this is actually Neo Turf Masters. I have big tournament golf though on the real cartridge. Once I played this game once, I knew I had to have an original copy of this game. And somebody over in, I want to say Pakistan, no, not Pakistan, somewhere in the Middle East there, not Kazakhstan, somewhere close to the United Arab Emirates. I can't actually remember exactly where I bought this from, but somebody was selling games for really cheap there, and I thought, are these pirated games? Are they bootleg games? But they showed up and they looked legit. Again, I can't really tell 100% for certain because I'm not an expert in it, but looks legit enough to me.
Good shot.
So this is the better golf game
Fairway.
that's on here. Truth be told, you actually like this game a lot. You know what? Top Players Golf, I don't find bad either. I actually bought that game as well. So I don't find either one of the golf games necessarily bad, but I do find this one is better. Does that make sense? I'm going to have to take another restroom break here real quick. Again, because I'm almost out of water. Been drinking a lot here. I'm going to use the restroom. I will be right back, and we'll finish up with Neo Turf Masters.
Go!
On the green. Nazca.
Go!
On the green.
So sadly, well, I do have some sad news about that, but let's take a look at this. Here is Top Players Golf.
Nazca.
So I have that on the cartridge, just to let you guys know I had that. 62 mega game. But let's go ahead and I'll leave that play in the background a little bit. And I'm going to go switch back to the big screen here. Just to show you. There it is. Big tournament golf. Sadly, I can tell you the box art is copied. Doesn't show up that way on camera, but that's unfortunately the truth with a lot of these games. I'm assuming that the seller had yep, the manual is copied as well. But hey, I didn't pay too much for this, and it looks like they've copied the label as well. But here's Big Tournament Golf, which is the game that I'm currently playing. And I don't think I've ever, I don't think I've actually opened up. Here's the manual that's in Japanese, which, I mean, I'm okay with not. This is the international version, so I'm okay with not opening that up. Looks like that they just photocopied that too. And if you look at the contacts here, I think that's an MVS convert board. So probably converted this from an MVS version. But it did come with a box for it and everything too, and I didn't pay too much money for it, so I guess I'm okay with it. It works. Sadly, that means it's not worth a lot in collector's value, just to people who actually want to play the stuff. So yeah, just be careful where you import your games from. Let me switch back to my other thing here. Let me look at the chat before I start this up. Turf Masters, best golf game. Yep, and you said definitely superior. Non-perspective correcting textures. Thank you, Silverwings. That's exactly right. It's surprising how many people know about that, actually. Because when I mention that, people are just like, yep, already heard about it. I'm like, that's awesome. Because when I first learned about that, I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense now. Why the PlayStation 1 was so distorted, especially when compared to, like, the N64 and the Sega Saturn. How would this compare against 36 grade hole starring Fred Couples for the 32X? This is better, in my opinion. But then again, I don't want to. I guess I shouldn't have said that right out loud. I should put that in the war and build up suspense. But until I play them side by side, I'm pretty much going to tell you I think it's going to be this game. If quality is truly superior over quantity, I actually like NASCAR over Capcom. Interesting. I don't think I played a lot of NASCAR games. You guys were the ones who turned me on to this game being good. So when I tried it on an emulator, I'm like, oh, I gotta have this game for my system. And I'd love to get some two-player action going with this sometime with my friends, but they're not as big into golf games as I am. No idea, but it plays like a dream. Is easily as good as everybody's golf, if not better. 2D graphics are amazingly realistic. Well, look at the 3D perspective they're getting out of the 2D. This is all 2D. They're not rendering that floor. They're using specifically those 3D raster interrupts that would make the game look pseudo 3D like a racing game. So the game itself is a bootleg. Technically, Silverwings, it's not considered a bootleg because it is not a copy. It is an MVS board that's been, MVS ROM chips that have been repopulated onto another board. So they're legit chips, if I remember correctly. But they took the MVS board and made an AES cartridge out of it, so you wouldn't have to use a converter, basically. So it's a legit copy, it's just been modified. I would call it like a custom copy. So that is a good question, though, because there are bootleg carts out there, which are, I think the thing that makes them bootleg is that they are a copy or they're somehow modified from the original. But as far as I'm aware, and again, I'm not the expert on it, I'm still kind of learning the NeoGeo system as I go with it, because this is the one I have the least experience with. I had very little experience with the TurboGrafx. I have even less with this. And I'm about ready to start playing here. I'm just answering questions. N64 had the correcting textures. Saturn didn't, but they used quads, and that's what was able to help them with that. No problem. You played most NASCAR games. It's just Turf Masters. Oh, and Metal Slug. Yep. So I played that one too. So I guess you're right. If quantity over quality is a thing, let's go with easy. Oh, this is the first time I've seen the directions in English. Because the other cart that I have is the international version or the Japan version. So there's a setting on this Neo SD cart that I didn't have set correctly, and so that's why it still thought everything was Japanese. I thought it was because my console is from Japan. But it turns out that is not it at all. It is just because I had the BIOS setting in the cartridge set wrong. I like how you said everybody's golf, because that is making me think that. That is giving me some of the vibes for that. Because it's not like Tiger Woods where you use the thumbstick to swing back and forward. Or Golden Tee where you use a trackball.
Please select the type of your game.
We're definitely going to have to do the one player.
Who do you play as?
Young Hero, Technician, Veteran, Shotmaker, Power Golfer, Putt Master. I want to do, well, I have to do it America.
Please select your challenging course.
Which courses have I played? I feel like I played Japan before. I'm going to do USA.
Grand Canyon Golf Course.
Final day. Final party start.
Good luck. Hole number 1, 460 yards, par 4.
And if I do get into this, I may be playing through the whole 18 holes. It's just... See, look, it shows you about where your shot's going to go. If you can do it correctly. Let's overshoot it.
Good shot.
Look at that. Beautiful. And it already tells you right up there where it's supposed to go. So like I said, this would be like a good sequel to the previous golf game they had on there. Rest is 180. 4 iron is that. 5 iron, let's go with that. What's the wind doing? 0, 0. Probably shortchange myself there. And the animations on the golfer are incredibly smooth. Well, still got it on the green. And there's my name. Oh, that's right on. Oh, look at that. See, I'm even playing this game better. Oh, got a new rest. So I really think I would call this one of my favorite golf games from this era if I didn't own the Golden Tee arcade cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. Because Golden Tee is my favorite, one of my favorite golf games of all time. So I don't want to say it is my favorite, but this one definitely ranks up there. Let's do this. Yep. You're right, Silver Wings. That's what everybody remembers from this game is on the green. It's close. Don't hit any trees. Okay. This is going to be a tricky putt. Got it perfect again. Oh, it rounded the cup. I knew it. Almost too much mustard. I just saw the birdie comment on there. I know if you get minus scores, it'll have you pumping more quarters.
This is Nancy's report.
Hole number 3, 138 yards, par 3.
Player 1, tee shot.
Trusted my caddy. Was that a mistake? This could be... I have another birdie chance, but I don't know.
Player 1, birdie try.
This is going to be tough. Don't know exactly how this is going to break. Too much mustard.
Full car.
That's still a reflex challenge. 8-bit SNK says it's an MBS convert then. Have you checked the actual boards to make sure I got original chips and not EPROMs? You can find a guide to opening carts. You know what? I haven't done that yet, but if I do, I'll probably do a video on it just so I can show.
This is
I actually want to check some of my other carts as well, but I don't want to destroy. Like in this one, I don't care because it's a reprinted label. So I have no problem opening this one up if I have to destroy the label or not. But
drive contest.
we'll see.
Good
I have not actually opened it up, but I have a suspicion, just based on the color of the contacts, is what I say. Because there are 2 games that I bought. One that I suspect is not I don't want to say not legit, but not an original, and I have another one that I know is not. So when I was comparing everything physically I could with those 2, like the way the cartridge comes together feels cheaper. It looks like they replaced the shell. Both of them have reprinted labels. So I mean, it's good when you have a known good example and a known bad example to compare them to. And right now, I don't know if I have the known good example to go from. Oh, so the only thing I have to go off of is pictures of online. You want to get hooked to Turf Masters? I already am. 20 yards. How do I... There we go. Oh, that's the putter. I don't want to do that. Oh! I hit the pin? That should have been a chip in. I don't know if you heard me press that button. I was really wanting to get that on time. And that's not parallax scrolling. Those are sprites in the background with a Oh, continue.
Okay.
I have to keep getting birdies to not have to spend quarters.
Falls back a lower rank. This is Nancy's report.
Hole number 5, 397 yards, par 4.
Player 1, tee shot.
Nice.
Fairway. Player 1, second shot.
And 29 yards left. Yeah, let's do 100. Ooh, that's a little much on the mustard. But yeah, maybe not enough.
Player 1, birdie try.
Oh, I still made it in. Another birdie.
I did it!
I understand if you were raised with golden tea, it's just like, you know, because you're gonna eat canned spinach. Yeah, that is a taste that you can have from childhood. Look at that.
Nancy's report.
This is the best round of golf I've played on here ever.
486 yards, par
Already at the top of the hour when I said I wanted to be done. I have some other work I gotta get done tonight, but I'm gonna try. I feel like that's the priest on Caddyshack. The Lord wouldn't interrupt the greatest game of my life. Oh, see? And as soon as I say that,
Player 1, second shot.
all right, this is gonna be. Oh, into the other bunker? No.
Fairway.
Nice recovery.
Player 1, third shot.
I am 87 yards away. I don't feel like I gave it enough mustard. I am correct on the mustard.
Player 1, full par.
Oh! How am I making those putts? Absolutely no way I'm making those.
Player 1 keeps a higher rank.
You're darn tootin' player 1 keeps a higher rank.
Hole number
An L-shape 428 yard. That's a par 4. That seems kind of tough. Yeah, I want to avoid that bunker. That is a perfect shot. 290-yard drive. Well, I can do that in real life. I wouldn't be sitting here playing video games. Be beating Tiger Woods at the golf course. Or Roy McIlroy, who they tried to make the next Tiger Woods. Didn't really seem to work out for EA Sports. Oh, look at that. Another birdie. I did it!
Flies for birdie. Player 1 stands second. This is Nancy's report.
Yes. Well, that's the thing, too. There we go, 617. About your original carts and everything. I didn't spend a lot of money on any of these carts. So, and by I mean a lot of money, I mean definitely under 200. And sometimes even under 100. So these are ones that I suspected may not be as legit. But I needed to be able to play games because I didn't have the Neo SD cart. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get one. And I needed to be able to... Ooh, this is going to be tough. Yeah. We're going to... keep it away from the bunkers. I just need to get close enough to the water. Okay, I could have hit it a lot harder. There we go. That's... Oh! It's higher up. Didn't even think about that. That's okay. This is gonna be a tough one. 23 yards away. That's a bit too much. Oh! I hit the pin! That saved me. That really did save me. There we go. No green. No grain, no gain. Now that's good that you were able to get yours legitimate there. You got scammed in a copy of Mush just several years ago. Not good. Yeah, well that's the thing. That's the sad part about buying things online. And that's why I said I will never spend a lot of money on a game online. Especially because you never know if it's going to be legit or not. And you don't want to find out after the fact. Because it's just a bad experience all around when you got to go through the return process with the seller. And the seller, especially if the seller knows it was a fake, they can be a real pain when you call them out on that. Wow, that went a lot farther than it was supposed to. 21 yards. That does not look like enough. Alright, this is going to be my first bogey of the night. I need to do that same shot again. Just get it on the green. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't go in the hole. That would have saved me. Yeah. First bogey of the night. Oh, I'm out of credits. I'm gonna go ahead and let that go for tonight then. That was a pretty good hole. Pretty good course that I did on there. Because it's getting to be that time of night. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 42 minutes, and I do have to finish up with some other work tonight, so that's going to be it for me. I wonder if I got a high score on here. It's a very beautiful game over screen. Young Hero -2 on hole number 10. So we did the front 9. I like how everything has Nazca branded too. The glove, the hat, the flag. So definitely recommend playing this if you can, but remember, if you're playing this, it's also called Big Tournament Golf on the NeoGeo. So, the international version is. Let me take a look at this one more time here real quick. Everything about this is copied except for... Pretty sure it's an MVS board inside here, but I guess we'll have to crack it open and see. You said there's a video to do that? It's the official SNK plastic on the outside. Doesn't look like... Well, I guess it has been cracked open at one point before. I'm definitely curious to see what this is. I may bust this open and show a little video on that at some point in time.
Good shot.
Again, just because I know when the label is reproduced, it's definitely something that has been put out there. But hey, it works. I'm able to play the game. It is kind of strange to think how many other ones out there. Fun fact, you can press A to skip the continue. Insert quote string. Oh yeah, I can do that, but not tonight. I think I'm all done for tonight. Let that stay on the blue screen. So, let's see what we got going on here. I could have a video coming out this week. I think it's doubtful I'm going to get it done in time. It just takes me a while to do videos lately just because of all the stuff I have going on. So definitely appreciate those of you that jumped in on the stream tonight. If I don't have a video posting, I will post something on the channel on Thursday, just either reminiscing about one of the old videos or whatnot, seeing if you guys want to take a look at the back catalog or not. But if I do have video posting, it'll just post as usual. Either way, I will be streaming again next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hope to see you guys then. Thank you, everyone, for good chat tonight. Everyone who joined in on the stream, definitely appreciate you. I was trying to think if there's any other announcements I have, but I don't think I do. So, yeah. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night, and I will see you all, if not Thursday, on next Tuesday. Have a great night, everyone.